A friend of mine and I did this back in 1995. It was originally in water, in the pond opposite the fish pond in front of the DNR building at the State Fair. Over the years, he's just cracked severely with expansion and contraction with the weather. So he's got these pretty much all over his body, so eventually I'll have to go in and fill these with epoxy. And there's fine cracks here in his legs. There's some major ones along the back. I was, always good at art since I was a kid, and always interested in animals, always wild animals. So naturally I was drawn to doing wildlife in my artwork. I work with a lot of different media. I do bronze, I do driftwood, I do epoxy sculptures, clay sculptures, antler work. One thing I'm trying to define more in this one is these chest muscles here. And I also want to build up on his muscles in this area too. They're still a little thin. So if I want to build up, for instance, this chest area, I'll just take this and push that on there and just kind of thin it out. If I were going to put hair in this, I would take this tool here and then start doing these groove lines like this. And the hairs, they have a specific way that they grow. Each moose has a different dewlap, which is this bulbous hair mass that kind of hangs underneath his chin. One of the other places I'll use this broom hair is on his dewlap. Now that he's going to be on land, his feet are going to show. And I did an initial sculpting of the cloven hooves. Now I'll have to go over these once more and smooth them out and paint them and make them look like a finished hoof. You tend to get real tight in a little area like this, working something like this, but a lot of times you got to step back and just get a feel for how everything is working. So I'll just step back and kind of look at things and make sure it's all flowing together. I always thought they were a very cool animal, and that's one of the reasons I was excited about working on this project. Sad to see that they're kind of disappearing now, and like everybody else, I'm hoping that they're going to find out what's causing it and rectify it. For me to go up to the North Shore, seeing a moose is always my highlight, if it happens.